Who else is here?
Well, President Milei has a gift for me.
Javier Milei from Argentina. You guys know who that is, right? Why don't we bring him out?
Yeah. Thank you. This is the chainsaw for bureaucracy. Chainsaw!
Gotta love President Milei. He brings his chainsaw for Elon Musk, who is taking a chainsaw to bureaucracy. And it's about damn time that that's happening. And I've got a lot to share with you, including how they literally are taking a chainsaw to bureaucracy. Not only that, but Kash Patel has finally been confirmed. Hallelujah. But immediately following his confirmation, Kash Patel issued a dire warning. And this happens as Donald Trump announces a very big surprise. I've got a lot to share with you. Let's start first with some of the stuff that Donald Trump and Elon Musk have been taking a chainsaw to. And one of those things is our worst enemy, the IRS. And this is on MSN. And it's IRS fires 6,000 employees as Trump slashes the United States government. Bye-bye. I'm sorry. I'm not going to shed a tear for that. I mean, whoa. There's that. And not only that, but Donald Trump has also stated this as well. And this is on Fox Business. Trump proposes abolishment of federal income tax, bringing U.S. back to the richest period in history. And this sounds awesome if he goes forward with it and if he does, right? But here's what Donald Trump said. We have no income tax. The income tax came in 1913. As I said in my speech last week, instead of taxing our citizens to enrich foreign nationals, we should be tariffing and taxing foreign nationals to enrich our citizens, Trump said during his conference address in Doral, Florida on Monday. It's time for the U.S. to return to the system that made us richer and more powerful than ever before, he added. You know, the U.S. in 1870 to 1913. All tariffs. And that was the richest period in the history of the U.S., relatively speaking. And I have to second that. I mean, who wants the IRS around anyway? I'm just saying. Not only that, but they're also slashing jobs over at the CIA. And this is on Gateway Pundit. Incoming CIA to conduct largest mass firing since 1977. And then we also have this on Daily Mail. Doge plans to slash bizarre punishable crimes like selling holeless Swiss cheese and mailing live scorpions, among others, that they're actually going to be getting rid of. But what a dumb law. I mean, I don't know the concept behind why you have to have hole in your Swiss cheese, but whatever. Why is it even a law? Like, this is just too much dang red tape. So thank you, Elon Musk, for taking a chainsaw to federal bureaucracy, and Donald Trump as well. And I really hope that Kash Patel gets in there and really starts cleaning FBI house. But before I get into Kash Patel's warning and Trump's surprise, just a quick break from my sponsor. Well, have you ever wondered what happened to the legendary Chuck Norris? Well, I saw a video of him the other day and I was completely shocked. I mean, the man is literally in his 80s. He is working out, kicking butt, and more active than ever. In fact, what stood out to me is that he seemed stronger than he's ever been. He works out longer and he had lots and lots of energy. And I thought to myself, I want to be like him when I'm his age. So what the heck is he doing that is changing his lifestyle, right? So he claims that he did this by making one change in his life. And I want to encourage you guys to check out that change. And in order to check it out, all you have to do is go to chuckdefense.com/haven to find out what that change is. And I have to tell you, I found out what that change was, and it made a huge difference in my life. And I honestly believe that it will make a huge difference in your life. This is why I've sponsored with them. But you can check it out at chuckdefense.com/haven. And if you want more information, you can click the link in the description box below to watch the video, or if you're on the cell phone, click that more button. But trust me, you're going to want to check this out. Go to chuckdefense.com/haven. All right, back to the broadcast. So just what is this warning from Kash Patel, this dire warning? Well, for starters, he was confirmed as FBI director just yesterday. And a surprise twist of events, Mitch McConnell actually voted yes for Kash Patel, which is weird, right? This one rhino. But Lisa Murkowski and Susan, I believe, are the two that did not vote with Kash Patel. But it didn't, I don't care. We don't need them. And by the way, speaking of good old-fashioned Mitch McConnell, he has just announced that he will not be seeking another term. Thank you, Lord. Probably because he would have gotten primaried. Anyway, Trump has officially signed Kash Patel in as the FBI director. And I have to say, I'm absolutely stoked for this. I think Kash Patel is going to make a huge impact on the FBI and one that is desperately needed. But he does have a warning that he wants to share. And I'm going to go straight to his X page here and read you that warning. And he says, I am honored to be confirmed as the 9th director of the FBI. Thank you to the President, Trump, and Attorney General Bondi for your unwavering confidence and support. The FBI has storied legacy from the G-men to safeguarding our nation in the wake of 9/11. The American people deserve an FBI that is transparent, that's accountable, and committed to justice. The politicization of our justice system has eroded public trust, but that ends today. My mission as director is clear. Let good cops be cops and rebuild trust in the FBI. Working alongside the dedicated men and women of the Bureau and of our partners, we will rebuild the FBI the American people can be proud of. And here's his warning. And to those who seek to harm Americans, consider this your warning. We will hunt you down in every corner of this planet. Mission first, American always. Let's go to work. And what an amazing statement. First of all, he said our trust has been eroded in the justice system. It absolutely has. We need somebody in there who is not allowing political persecution of one side, right? This is absurd that we had to put up with this under the prior administrations. And then he goes on and says, I'm going to rebuild the trust in the FBI. And I hope he does. And we've got a long way to go. And Kash Patel, you've got a lot of firing to do. And I really hope he lives up to that. And then he says he's going to make them proud. But then that warning is so powerful at the end for anyone who wants to hurt Americans. Consider this your warning. We will hunt you down in every corner of the planet. That is a man who is really considerate about Donald Trump, the American people, no matter what side you're on. That is somebody who is adamantly going to do his job and do it to the betterment of the American people. And I love people like that. Maybe they can actually start doing the job they were created to do. Like, go after, I don't know, the cartels and some of that stuff, for an example, right? Or the child trafficking issues that we have had. I mean, there's a lot of other stuff they could be doing rather than going after political opposition like Joe Biden, who said white supremacy is the biggest threat to America when it is not, right? I hear more about child trafficking than anything else. I think that's a pretty dang big threat, let me tell you. Not only that, but he also said that basically January 6th, going after all of them was more important than anything. He literally took FBI agents off of child trafficking stuff to go after January 6ers. And that was according to multiple whistleblowers, right? So there's a lot going on. The good news is now that FBI Director Kash Patel is in, he has vowed to release some confidential information we've been waiting for. And this is on MSN.com here. And it is FBI Director nominee Kash Patel vows to release confidential Diddy files, and not just Diddy, but also the Epstein files. So I can't wait till that information comes out, and when it comes out, right? I'm really hoping for it. If he made the promise, I really hope that he sticks to it. Now, around the same time that Kash Patel got his confirmation, Donald Trump did something also amazing. Take a look at this. And he issued a big surprise is what Donald Trump is calling it. And this was published February 20th. So right around the same time as the confirmation for Kash Patel. But dailymail.com, Trump reveals big surprise for ailing Democrats as he warns blue states will totally disappear off the map. So this is a big surprise for Dems. But here's what he said specifically, right? I think the midterms are going to be a big, big surprise, Trump told the Republican Governors Association. You go back to the last, I think, 8 years in a row, the midterms haven't been great for the person that wins the presidency. And I think so far, we're very popular. He pointed out that he has $608 million in his war chest and will be spending it on my friends. And he had a warning for the blue states that go for Democrats. The red states are going to do good, and the blue states, I don't know. Maybe they'll totally disappear off that map. In other words, maybe there will be no more blue votes, so much so that, we'll have a red wave, a complete red wave. But he goes on, the article goes on, a CBS News poll last week found voters are giving Trump high marks for his first month in office. They described the president as tough, energetic, focused, effective, and the poll found that he had net positive marks from Americans overall. In more good news for Republicans, the election handicapper Cook Political Report found the GOP has the advantage to keep control of the Senate in next year's election. Republicans hold 53-47 majority in the upper chambers. For Democrats to win back a majority, they would need at least 4 seats. Dum, 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 dum. Now, I'm not going to hold my breath because we got some time to go, a couple years-ish, a little under that, before we reach the midterm elections, right? So, we have to see how things pan out at that time. But now, I think it could very well be in our favor, but times change, things get different. And I never want to be like, oh, it's a red wave, because we had that mentality under Joe Biden, and look what happened. You know what I mean? So we don't want to go back to thinking, oh, we've got this in the bag, when we don't. So anyway, I love that Donald Trump and Elon Musk are just out there, and they're just doing what honestly is best for our country. Anyhow, I wanted to share all of this with you. I love you guys. I'm Lisa Haven, signing out.